Well, let's get into something that tastes so good. That's all around this past weekend, where we celebrated and raised a glass because it was the 66th edition of the Miss South Africa pageant, where we crowned a new Miss South Africa. And a huge congratulations from your Feel Good Breakfast team to you, Mia LaRue, and some of the highlight moments where the stars just looked so good. But before we get into taking down and breaking down the red carpet, let's have a look at this winning moment.
Yeah, congratulations. She kept it together, eh?
Bow down.
She managed to keep it together.
Incredible, yes, because I think she knew she made history, right? She is, I think, one of the first mostly deaf individuals to win Miss South Africa. So she knew that on an inclusive level, she did something great. And of course, she's just gorgeous. I mean, look at her, so deserving.
She has such a South African look to her. Like, I was just trying to figure out, like, I know you mustn't ever judge a book by its cover, but I was like, what kind of, like, ethnic background is that? There's a little bit of, like, Indian look in there. And I know you mentioned she's got an Afrikaans vibe to her. I think she's perfect for South Africa, right?
It's the South African
The hybrid.
Yeah. Absolutely love it. She
Rainbow
is gorgeous
Nation.
and she represented herself with amongst a very strong field. It seems like she had to do a lot to earn this one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
And I love how far we've come, you know, with Miss South Africa. But I think for me, one of the moments that I look forward to the most is the red carpet, because the girlies come through looking so good every time. And we've got to speak about last year's winner, who, of course, handed over the baton to Mia this year, Natasha Jer. And she had looks 1 and 2.
Sure.
And just look at her. She's just so gorgeous. The pink complements her so well. You know, she was on Expresso not too long ago. And I knew, based off a conversation with Zanele, that she was going to come through dripping. And look at that.
I love the fact that some of the newspapers, were carrying her as the front page on Sunday morning, so that sets the tone, that sets the bar pretty high for Mia. She knows what she's going to have to do.
It definitely does, and that dress is just exceptional. It almost looks like she is erupting out of a bunch of, like, roses or flowers or something.
I was thinking candy floss, like Met Gala.
And so appropriate for her too, because she blossomed so incredibly well. And I can't wait to see what else she's going to do going forward now, not being Miss South Africa anymore. The two-piece was definitely a 10 out of 10 for me.
Special.
Well, let's look at the previous Miss South Africa from 2022. Dabie Noi killed it. I mean, bow down.
Wow.
And the ball gown definitely...
You just couldn't get enough of Natasha, though. We had to just sneak in another look. Did she have 2 looks for the event? Is that what we've seen right now?
Look one and she had to. I mean,
do you think they had to measure the stage before they measured the dress? Like, do they think about these sorts of things? Like, how did she get onto the stage?
So what square meters are we working with here? How long can the veil be?
Like Tyler, she was lifted on.
But again, I love these moments because it doesn't seem practical to walk around like this. It seems like something out of a movie. So the fact that you can get a shot like this and capture this moment, it is perfection right there. I absolutely love it.
Gorgeous. Oh, I'm so here for the color as well. That's definitely a trending one right now. Okay, now we can get into 2022's winner, Miss South Africa, and Dabie Noi, previous winner. She took the more elegant, simple approach to her designs, and I think it just suits her personality quite a lot, you know?
Class.
Yes.
Pure class. I love it.
I like the fact that, I mean, sometimes when you bring on sequins like this and all these sort of sparkles, it can be a lot and too much, but the way she's done it, it's classy, it's stylish, it's elegant, and it's got that perfect sort of bling that she kind of represents in her personality. So absolutely
resonating. Do you think someone sponsored her ears? Because
they are hanging. It's going to be a million each on each ear.
I get a
it's also giving like old Hollywood, which I'm really into.
Classy.
For sure.
Now, we need to have a moment. I even have to take a breath before this because the host of Miss South Africa, again and again, she has come through with a team from Nigeria. Now, Bongani MBA had 5 looks. And, I mean, where do we even begin? She is just breathtaking. Like, if ever there was a perfect person, it's her. You can hear I'm here part of the Beatles.
I like that dress. You ain't getting too close.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
is just, you're gonna keep your distance.
What material is that? Is it metal?
know.
Is it like a polymer? Is it adamantium from Wolverine? What could it be? It looks amazing though. Oh wow. Well played.
Geometry.
5 looks, do you understand? That was just one of them. And it just kept going and going. And I was like, well, none could it get any better? And she really just killed it with her team. So congrats for that.
And another Mrs. Mushka out to the people that are putting these looks together as well. I think it's a commemoration of not just the talent, but the fact that all of this is coming together in such a prestigious occasion.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on.
Well, speaking of, this is Johan Coetzee, and he has dressed the stars of the stars.
I was going to say, he dressed probably half the people there.
Exactly. And obviously, he had to come through looking just as good. Now, when it comes to men, it does get tricky when you have ball gowns to compete with, but I think he held his own for sure.
Almost looks like a little bit of a houndstooth, maybe.
Yeah, okay,
or some sort of
fashion.
You know, like to a little bit of swag. Yeah. But I must say, is something that, again, is not too much of a statement, but yet a statement is being made.
Yes.
You don't have to go over the top to create that effect, and I love what he's done. You're using pattern in a classy and a subtle way, not putting anything added to it over the top, but again,
he's like, I'm going to strobe and I don't care.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yes, effective.
But in an era of baggy, oversized gents clothing that's taken a completely different route, nice to see a beautifully classic line like that.
Well, let's talk about LKG, the mother, Lerato Ganiagos, looking absolutely stunning, boss lady, radio host, TV personality, and she definitely came looking the part too. It's like a tulip, also another flower blossoming out.
I'm trying to bring the season
love
on.
The color. It's got like that crimson burn to it, but it's almost like 2 dresses in one.
Yeah.
This is like a mini dress at the bottom here, and then there's another one on top of that.
Well, somebody that's also graced our presence here at Expresso, of course, Bryony Govender, Miss Supernatural for 2024. I mean, she can do no wrong. She's literally a doll, a perfect human being, and look at her. The perfection is just so evident.
It is a little unfair.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes it is a little unfair.
It's all right. She can have
they put you on TV next to these people. I mean, just look at her, Bryony. You look gorgeous, girl. If you're watching right now, you nailed it.
Absolutely. Well, we had many people looking gorgeous, from the CEO of Miss South Africa to the judges to content creators and entrepreneurs. So congrats to all of you just showing up and looking the absolute part. And of course, if we had more time, we'd give you all 10 out of 10s. But you did so good on that red carpet for the finale of Miss South Africa.